EmcFraktal back with a tiny little tutorial for y'all. This one goes out to the Ableton Live Producers Group on Facebook. I want to show you guys how to make quick edits using Legato mode in Ableton. This theme song you're enjoying was made exactly that way, so let's get on with it. That's enough of that. Alright, and if you're interested, I'll go ahead and give you that song MP3. It's not really a song, but whatever. I'll give it to you for free at the end of this video. So now let's get onto it straight away. Now, if you're interested in making that Madeon dead mouse kind of sound, you know, like he used in Today I'm French, and that Madeon sound, which that video is insane with the 39 songs. It's just huge ups for that. It's brilliant. Beautiful mashup. But you can do this process without so much of a headache inside Ableton by making sure, one, all your songs or samples are in key, like Dead Mouse said, and that you're able to basically cut them up and transpose them. And I'm going to show you how to do both of these things. So how I made this song is just like this. We're going to use basically the same samples. They're combination loops, 130 BPM from, I think, Electro Excursions. Can't be sure. I mean, I don't know, but I buy a lot of samples. They're great samples. Go buy them. Yeah, that's it. All the way down to curves. So then now let's just drag these in. And I literally did nothing to these things. Okay, let me see. Yeah, there's the key numbers and everything. We're not even going to bother with that. What we're going to do is basically set this up like this. Take Benny D, put them on top. Now click it again, press Control and drag so that now we have a copy of that one. Let's watch our volume. And now that we have these, we'll just go ahead and give them a listen real quick. That sounds so nice, I gotta have it twice. Okay, right here we have a perfect structure for the entire song already. Now what we're gonna do, transposing is not really an issue here, but Dead Mouse did mention it in the video, and how you do that is basically select all your, songs, samples that you're going to transpose. Sorry, you have to double click it to bring up this menu here. But start from the empty cell, highlight, left click, and then go down here, and in your samples browser part thingy here, sorry, I'm not being very technical, I'm not one of these fancy Nancy certified trainers, but I would suggest you go to complextro because it's perfect for mixing songs and whole loops and whatnot. And if you have the envelope here, works like with any other parameter inside Ableton. If you've used the envelope button, if you're going to transpose a lot of bass, you want to go under 128. And if you're going to transpose, more high end, or if your song's got, top end, a lot of top end, you're going to go above 128. And formants is self-explanatory. You want a lot of formants, which is all the way up, or you want to work with just the signed subby formants as you go down. But this makes the transposition, so easy. But we don't really need to do that right now. But real quick, I'll give you a listen to how easy it is to mangle this stuff. See how it doesn't sound so good in the high end until I do this. And if you're a DJ, you know what I mean. You don't want to be transposing records up 12 and 13 and 15 semitones, unless it has to rhythmically fit in key. But outside of that, just a few semitones here and there, you get your point across. All right, and you can do that when you highlight all of them and they have a follow action. Now here's where we get the follow action happening. so that we can make the sound all glitchy and quick edit like. Now, what we do is we go ahead, let's highlight all of these right here in the center. We go to turn on our legato. Now, what legato does is without legato being on, every clip that's triggered will start from the very beginning. If legato is on, every clip that plays will start in front of the clip that was playing beforehand. Okay, if that makes sense. If the first clip starts at 1 and it plays for 4 beats, second clip will play at beat 5 on up. So, and this pattern repeats itself and can be randomized. It doesn't have to be chromatic and in succession. And I'll show you. So now we have that selected, what we're going to do is go all the way to the bottom, which this is our chance. So we want our chance to go all the way up. And for right now, we're going to select next so we can illustrate how legato mode works. It goes off once every bar. And that's cool. But to give it that quick edit sound, we should bring the 16ths all the way down to 1 and start from there. I think 2/16 is what Joel mentioned in the video. Yeah, make sure that I got all of them. I don't think I got all of them. No, I didn't. Good, that happened in front of everybody so you can see. If this happens to you and you get these little asterisks, that means that your clip quantization has varied between them. So your follow actions, has varied between them. So all you do is just hit one of the boxes and pull it down and then start again. And that's all right, but it doesn't sound very cool. So I like using these two down at the bottom. If you use any will be random, but it will also be able to re-trigger itself. So if you do not want to re-trigger the clip after you've already set it off, you'll want to select other. So other will trigger any other clip rather than the one that you just played. It won't trigger it again. So let's give this a listen. That sounds pretty good, and I'm sure you're thinking, well, how is that, helpful? Well, listen to this. Now that we have it done, and so on and so forth. I got a little overzealous there, but you get the point. That's how the sound is made. That's how this is done. Now that's a basic overview of how this process is done. Now, deadmau5 said in his video, he believes by supposition that this is how it's done. And I tend to agree with him because I don't believe any one of us would actually sit here and slice these things up from 16th notes to beats and bars and rearrange them into something musical. Now, I'm not saying that by doing this randomization, your song will be musical. If it's in key, it has a higher chance of being musical. But also, the best way to employ this technique is with resampling. Once you have it done the way you want, it's going to keep giving you endless patterns. So record a few extra tracks and then build your song out of that, because then you'll have a broader view of what you want to do. And then you can affect those as well, so you can come up with even more things. A beat repeat while this is going on is insane. Here, let's see if we can pull this off. Let me see if I have a beat repeat ready, because I always set mine different, so I don't know if this is going to work. Let's give it a shot. And that's it. That's my take on the Madeon Skrillex deadmau5 sound, this new disco quick edit. How to do. This is your basic introduction to how to make quick edits using Legato mode in your clip view in Ableton Live. I hope that this has been helpful, fun, and entertaining, because it's been great to make. A tragedy because I've had a lot of equipment failure, but I hopefully have gotten my point across. If I can help you in any way, shape, or form, please feel free to reach out to me here or on Facebook in the Ableton Live users group. Come get to know, man. We'd be more than happy to see you. Stay well, everybody. Bless.